I don't shop. I Depop.
Depop makes it so easy to buy and sell secondhand.
I made money selling this jacket, then bought this coat.
If you love fashion and the planet, get on Depop.
I don't shop. I Depop.
Depop makes it so easy to buy and sell secondhand.
I made money selling this jacket.
Lil B was seen as a joke by a lot of people until music caught up and you realize he was ahead of everybody else. Everything he did then, now you have to look at it revolutionary because everybody's copying him.
Do you know about the curse of Lil B? Lil B? He really did curse Kevin Durant, right?
He did curse him.
And it worked.
Kevin was no part of that.
It's so crazy how much Lil B music there is that is like where it felt like he was rapping on instrumentals that were like light years ahead.
One thing you gotta know about the Pack, and they had hundreds of songs. They had a lot of songs floating around. B wrote every hook to every song.
He's smart, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's smarter than a lot of people realize. Like, Lil B knows exactly what he's doing.
Lil B was born Brandon Christopher McCartney on August 17, 1989 in Benoit Children's Hospital in Oakland, California, to his parents John and Desiree. As a child, Brandon was rarely seen without a smile and was highly energetic, scampering around the house for hours on end. Brandon's musical interest would begin at an early age, as Brandon's mother would sing lullabies to him, sparking a creativity that would later be described by Brandon as playing a huge part in his transition into a musical artist. Another one of Brandon's first memories was him being constipated for 3 days. He described it in a later interview as being unique. When Brandon was 2 years old, his father John and mother Desiree separated. He would stay with his mother, however visited his father on weekends. At the time, Brandon's father had been balancing a desk job and a career in entertainment and would often take him to venues in which he would perform as a DJ and gift him signed vinyl records. One of Brandon's favourite pastimes was going to the movies. He would cheer from his booster seat and rate every film on a scale of 1 to 10. The only 2 films to receive a 10, the live-action Mortal Kombat film and the sequel Mortal Kombat Annihilation. As Brandon neared his 10th birthday, tensions began to build between his parents John and Desiree, as differences in parenting styles became glaringly obvious. The tensions reached a boiling point as Desiree cut ties between father and son. Visits, phone calls and texts were prohibited. Brandon would attend Albany High School in California, where he would build an understanding of social hierarchies and independence. At the age of 15, Brandon adopted the name Lil B and began rapping using a website named OLA.com. He would take pre-existing hip-hop lyrics and rearrange words to reflect his own life. At the time, he had no beats to rap over, which was an issue that was shared by producer Young L, who had no one to rap over his beats. Naturally, Lil B and Young L became friends and started working together. Lil B, together with Young L, Stunnerman and Lil Uno, would form the hip-hop group The Pack in 2004. They would record together at Young L's home studio, where they would create and release the mixtape Wolfpack Music Volume 1 in June of 2005. The Pack began to make waves in the San Francisco underground music scene and expanded their fanbase due to this release. In 2006, the Pack released Wolfpack Music Volume 2 to their MySpace. The mixtape featured the song Vans. The song is about the skate shoe of the same name and features a minimalist beat, catchy hook, as well as the bass god himself rapping with a smooth flow and clever lyrics. The song would garner the attention of many hip-hop fans as it spread online. It wasn't only popular with hip-hop fans, however. Rapper Too Short would hear the song and subsequently sign the group to his label Up All Night Records, a subsidiary of Jive Records. And due to this, the song would peak at number 23 on the top 30 hip-hop charts. Too Short mentioned in an interview that Lil B would go into the studio and create full freestyle albums.
He used to like freestyle, well he called them freestyle albums. And he'd go in there and grab a bunch of beats and he'd go in the booth and one take Jake, all of them.
Under the label, they would go on to release their debut album Based Boys in 2007. Unfortunately, in 2008, the Pack were dropped from their label due to lackluster album sales. The Pack would never again reach the success of Vans. They did, however, show the world a new way of blowing up in the hip-hop scene, the internet. The pack would sign with the independent label Indie Pop and continue to work together. However, they would also begin to work on their solo careers. During this time, the pack created hundreds of songs. Each beat was made by Young L, and each hook was written by Lil B. In 2008, Lil B officially joined YouTube, and shortly after joining, uploaded his first video. It was an instructional video which showed Lil B learning how to use a gun, which has since been deleted. The channel has expanded massively in both content, style, and popularity since then. More on that later. On September 24th, 2009, Lil B would release his first digital solo project named I'm Thrax via the independent label Permanent Marks, featuring songs like Death of Rap. Shortly after that, on December 22nd of the same year, Lil B would release his second album, Six Kiss, to critical acclaim. This album would prove to be incredibly important to the growth of modern hip-hop. Many see this album as the defining moment of cloud rap, specifically due to his collaboration with the producer Clams Casino. Clams Casino would create atmospheric, misty beats with a unique spin of Imogen Heap samples, paired with Lil B's raspy and unique style, of course with the occasional ad-lib and ridiculous lyric. The two most prominent examples of this are the songs I'm God and Birth of Rap. The term cloud rap has also been attributed to Lil B. In a 2009 interview, music writer Noz spoke about the time that Lil B showed him a CGI image of a castle in the clouds and said, "That's the music I want to make." This collaboration would inspire A$AP Rocky, who would popularize cloud rap with his debut mixtape Long Live A$AP, and would also go on to collaborate with Clams Casino. 2009 would also see Lil B's first flurry into other mediums, as he would write and release his first book, Taken Over by Imposing the Positive, My Personal Rap to You, published by Kelly Publishing. The book includes a collection of email and text message style messages written in such a way that the author is emailing the reader. Subjects include positivity and optimism. Into other mediums, as he would write and release his first book, Taken Over by Imposing the Positive, My Personal Rap to You, published by Kelly Publishing. The book includes a collection of email and text message style messages written in such a way that the author is emailing the reader. Subjects include positivity and optimism. Lil B also started his Twitter, beginning to tweet streams of positivity and most importantly nonsense that would become iconic. Lil B would create a second YouTube channel named Black Man Videos and upload his first video in December of 2009, where he would play with his cat.
Happy kitty, happy kitty.
The channel would include live performances, video game reviews,
Terminator, classic, I haven't played it yet,
and footage of his female fans enjoying Lil B music. In 2009, Lil B released 2 albums, a mixtape, and a book.
I love this question. Let me show you. Okay, so first you're gonna find the Stitch Fix styling quiz to send you pieces.
2010 would become one of the most important years for the growth of Lil B's career. He would start the year by signing with Soulja Boy's record label, SODMG Entertainment. However, wouldn't remain signed for long, and would collaborate with Soulja Boy to release the Pretty Boy Millionaires EP on July 5th, 2010. Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Suit, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010. Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Suit, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010. Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Suit, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010. Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Suit, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010, Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Soup, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010, Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Soup, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010, Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Soup, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010, Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Soup, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's antics, however. On July 5th, 2010, Lil B remained busy throughout the first half of the year, and by July had recorded over 1,500 songs, which included hits like a Martian and Wonton Soup, both getting a lot of attention from the hip-hop community on the internet. All songs were released for free through his newly created label, Based World. Not everyone was a fan of Lil B's